Hey y'all. Hey. All right. So okay. All right. So hey Boo Doc in here early. I see you, Bookie Boo. First things first, let me know if you can hear me before I say anything that I want to say before I say it. I'm good, Doc. I can see you, so you don't even have to type it in if you don't want to. You could just sleep and everything will be every Irie. Um, but let me know if you can hear me. I feel like you can hear me. Let me just make sure everything's good. Okay, okay. All right, Doc gave me the okay. All right, I just wanted to make sure because sometimes it's some weirdo vibes. Okay, yeah, it's good. Okay, okay. Hey, Bookie Boo. Wait a minute, loud and clear. All right. Oh, hi, Boo. What's up? I'm gonna show Derek some love, y'all. Like, don't play with him. Don't play with Derek. All right. So now I can say everything that I have to say. Welcome to the show. It is me. It is me, your girl Labor Lee, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
a change is coming, baby. A change is coming. But whatever. All right, all right, all right, all right. I see you, Doc, baby. Okay, because I'm about to bring you in. You got to do something before, like, I bring you in, because I need to know. Um, so welcome to the show. Today, Doc has been requesting these a little bit much lately, and I like it because I would like to get back to them because this whole wiretap thing is a dark place. And sometimes I just want to get back to the fun and flirty me. I don't want to always be in a dark space. Um, so Wet and White Wednesdays was like the intentional day for the fun and flirty me, if you don't know. So I stopped doing those for a second, but my friend in goodness, Doc, requested these. So today we are doing the Wet and White Wednesday. Yes, we're going to talk about some things. I have a few things that I need to say in the process of doing this. The one thing is a disclaimer. We might be talking about it might get crazy, and I don't know where this conversation is going to go. Um, I will say that, short disclaimer, we will be talking about incidences that happened prior in the past, but they do involve DV, so that's a very important disclaimer. Um, Whatever I say does not represent the views of everybody who is a friend or who represents or whatever the case may be, ambitiously entertainment. I'm gonna say what I say, and I'm gonna feel how I feel, and you're gonna feel how you feel, and you're very much subjected to your feelings. Like I can't make you feel how I feel, and I do not want to make you feel how I feel. I want you to feel always how you feel. I'm gonna bring Doc in a minute because this is a sticky one. Um, so that's that. Let me get these things out of the way. All right. So during the conversation, you can call in, you can text message, or you can drop a comment. If you call in, just know you're live on air. If you drop a comment or you text, just know that I'm reading your comment or your text out loud. I am. Um, but the number is 443 443 780 5978 780 5978. Phew, child. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. If you would like to talk to me or anybody ambitiously, I can link you to Casey. I can link you to Doc because Doc is the professor, or AKA employee of the show. He's the professor. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com and I will connect you to the powers that be. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com and I will connect you with the powers that be. I promise you I will. I ain't no hater. And I don't stop nobody from working. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Make sure you hit us with the like, though. The like is everything. I promise you. The like is, I can really fully address you. And in the words of my magnificent DJ, Rukazy, we will be here forever. You just like y'all let them know that we will be here forever. And check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. Check that out. Listen, I'm just, that was a lot to say. Who texted? Oh, you don't listen. All right, let me bring my boy in here real quick because I need him for support.
Yeah, what is up?
Hi, hi,
Hello,
honey.
hello, hello. How
We
you
got
doing?
some things to get into this evening because I got some questions too, and I know you have questions for me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna be a very titillating, salacious. It will have its triggering moments, but it's a conversation to be had. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
So all right, you told me my audio was good. Thank you. Because I was
You're welcome.
scared for a second. And I got some yo because I be missing them a little bit. Y'all rock don't understand. That don't only do something for y'all, that do something for me. And if I don't see it, like I don't get them early, like what the are they
Okay.
gonna be there? This is the first time I'm admitting it on camera. But listen, this one right here is showing out. He said he
Okay.
texted. Let me
Uh-oh.
see. Let me see. I don't got no text message yet. I'm waiting.
Oh, oh, rock.
And he started off early because he started with a taco.
I see it. I
But
see it.
but but I was ready for him today, right? Because my daughter, she left me, and y'all know I get lonely when my child is not at home, right?
Aw, aw, aw.
So she went over her bestie's house, and they having a little sleepover situation at night, which is cool. You got let her rock out and let her do what she do, but I do
Mm, I understand.
when my princess put in is not home. But because she's not home and I'm home alone, I date myself a lot. I'm
Okay.
I'm into dating myself. I'm into
Okay.
loving myself. I'm in because like how do you know, which we gonna get to that later on. How do you know who's supposed to love you if you're not loving on yourself? So I took myself on a date to this evening before this podcast. I took myself on a dinner date. I didn't go anywhere. I just ordered DoorDash. Y'all
Okay.
definitely should give me some fire endorsement. But yeah, I did that. And guess what I had?
I'm gonna assume it's tacos.
Yeah,
That's my assumption.
yeah, I sure
Okay.
did. So,
Okay.
Rock,
Rock.
I, I bought myself tacos today. I don't care what you doing with the taco early. None of that. See, he says salute, Doc,
Hey,
but
salute to Rock. Salute to Rock. He might be on
Rock,
the radio today, though.
I
But
took myself on a date this evening.
mm,
It was romantic. It
oh,
was
it
lovely.
was
I
romantic
just
and
sat.
lovely.
It was like it was romantic. It was just me and myself and a date with myself, and it was just romantic and it was cute. And I had guess what? Tacos. All right. Anyway, so With all that being said, let's get past my taco and me and Rock. We got a weird, twisted relationship. Y'all would never, outside of me and him and Doc, would
No,
ever.
that's y'all. I just witnessed some of the things he says, but that's y'all. That's y'all.
But you've been witnessing it for a while. So
Yeah.
outside of them three people, y'all would never understand what this is and why we talk about tacos so much and why this is a thing and why he started the top of my show this evening with a taco.
He did.
Hmm.
He did.
I put it on the screen though. I'm no hater,
Okay. Okay.
but I see you and I raised you one because I took myself out on a date tonight.
Ooh, Rock, you got to come stronger now, bro. You got to come stronger.
Mm.
You
Let
got
me,
to. You got
let
to
me
show up and show out.
adjust.
Show up and show out.
Let me adjust real quick. I took myself on a date this evening because it was supposed to be a daughter mommy date, but she left me for her best friend. So whatever. But the point is this: I ate good.
That sounds good. Then sounds good.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Treat yourself. Treat
so
yourself.
I have a question for you, Doc.
Okay. Starting off.
I I'm not gonna go with my assumptions because assumptions you assume it makes a what out of you. You know the words.
The A out of you.
We not doing this. We not doing this. It's
Okay.
definitely Wet and Wired Wednesday. Um, but I would hate to assume this because then that's gonna make me want to fight anybody. If you say this, if the answer is yes, I promise you, I'm gonna email you because I want this chica's name. I'm trying to behave early,
Okay.
but I want her name. Okay. Have you ever been in a situation that was domestic DV, a DV situation?
Um, I would say that I don't consider it that because I do have my man bias of I think it's usually the men that are committing the DV, less of the women. But I would say yes, I have been in a relationship where the woman felt it was okay to when you're upset and you don't want to use your words to use your hands. I've been
And
in
she put her hands on you.
yes,
I'm going to email you later.
okay, but yes, I have
Listen. So, what I'm going to say at the top of this conversation, because we're going to start with a specific situation, and it because of what I said yesterday, this is why we're starting here. Um, I do not condone DV in any kind of way. What I believe is this: keep your hands to yourself
mhm,
in either situations,
I agree.
whether
I
you
agree.
are the female or the male. Keep your hand. I don't care what I say to you. The moment you put your hands on me, that turn it into a different situation.
Mhm, I would agree. I wholeheartedly and fully agree. I would say when you are an adult, and I'm using that word very hard, an adult, you understand that when you are in a conflict with someone else, particularly your partner, if you and her can't talk through things, or just because,
Somebody need to leave.
well, see, I won't go
Somebody
that far.
needs to leave.
I wouldn't say leave. I say that y'all need to figure a way to resolve the issue and the conflict. But that goes to our
Sometimes when you in conflict though, and I'm gonna say that the reason why I asked you that question, thank you, because you segue to my whole point. The
okay.
reason why I asked you that question is because I'm coming from the aspect of a person that has dealt with only one situation in life, which is crazy. And I married this person.
Mhm.
That's the only person. And they, I had some situations where they tried it and they was like, nah, better not. But only one situation that I ever had in life where it was definitely a DV situation. I got arrested.
Ooh, okay.
I had to be on pre-trial parole
Oh,
for
okay.
this situation. I had to go to court. And the irony is my ex-boyfriend had a trial date the same day.
Mm,
And I prayed to God, like, let me go first. Let me go first. This is gonna be weird. Because this is somebody that was before him. And this
mm,
person took pretty good care of me
okay.
before. And I just knew it would be a whole situation. And the father listened to the girl.
Okay.
And I got my trial got called before his. I don't know. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Because I prayed, like, please let me go first. Because I don't need him in no parts of my business. And I know who he is. And he know who I am. And we got a long, long history.
Okay.
Let me go first. That's what I was praying.
And
But
I
so
mean,
I asked that question with that being said as a person with experience in these type of situations. So yesterday I made a comment about the Breezy situation, which in my opinion, regardless of whatever happened between them, because what I'm gonna start with, like I said, when I started this tonight's program, what I say does not necessarily reflect the views of anybody that's associated with Ambitiously Entertainment. What I'm saying as me.
okay. So, and this is also a trigger warning, I'm assuming.
Yeah. And
Okay.
also, you also might hear cricket because I ain't killed that mother sucker yet.
That cricket surviving, yo.
Like survival of the. So now that we've gotten these things out of the way, I just wanted to get those things out of the way because even though my lawn man came today, so it might be a little easy tonight. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So I think you're good.
My lawn man came. Jose came today, and when he come, I don't have as many problems. But we don't know yet. Um, but whatever I say is a reflection of me, not the views of everybody that's associated with Ambitiously Entertainment.
And the same as for me. Anything I say is just a reflection of me, my opinions, my life experiences, the things I've been through.
Right. And so now that we've got those little triggers out of the way, you're in a car, Doc. I got this is my second question. You're in a car, a
Mm-hmm.
small car, because I believe it was like a Lamborghini or something like that. So
Yeah.
it was tight confined
Mm-hmm.
space.
Probably a nice, expensive two-seater.
Yeah, you know where I'm going with this. So you're in a car with the young lady whom you profess to love, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Lights, camera, action, y'all think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You get a text message from somebody you're not supposed to be talking to, but the
Okay.
person just like, like kill the Grammys because you performing. This is pre them taking all that away from you, because mind
Mm-hmm.
you, in today's right now, he ain't performing at none of that.
Mm-hmm.
No Grammys, no BET, not even the lowest level of the lowest level award ceremony is this young man performing at, and yet he still thrives. I just thought I'd mention that.
That's true. That's true.
I just thought I'd mention that real quick. But anyway, so you get in a situation, you with your girl, somebody else supposed texting you that's not supposed to be texting you because you're supposed to be done talking. I don't even know why females get themselves in these type of situations.
That was
So you
my
tell him,
question.
Hear me
you
out,
jump,
right?
you
This
jumping to
is
my questions now, by the way. But
this is
continue.
right, but hear me out. So, cause then you'll, I feel like y'all understand me and get me a little bit more. I am a woman. I am a female, so I get that side and that aspect of life and all of those beautiful things. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Thank you for letting me be a female sometimes. Um, but
So,
here's the thing, right?
mhm,
So now here's where I play devil's advocate. You ready?
go.
The problem that I have with a lot of females is this. You start dealing with this dude, you forget he got a whole life before you came along, right?
Mhm,
But you
mhm,
come along, you skip along, hey, y'all
mhm.
meet up, y'all do what y'all do, y'all get to liking each other. You his girl. But you forget about the whole and my question is he supposed to forget about his whole life that he had before you? Because my philosophy, and the reason why I say this, because one of my many philosophies, because I do have many of them, is this: I was good before you got here, and I was living.
Mhm.
I had a whole life before you came and intercepted my energy.
Okay.
So the threat of you not being here doesn't work for me because I gotta live after you are no longer here. I
Mhm.
mean, just hear me out.
That is true.
So I lived before you got here, and I have to live after you are no longer here. And the one thing, I could go crazy because I'm ready. Ooh, I could go crazy, Doc. Oh
Yes,
wait,
you
I
can.
didn't
The
even see
words
that.
can
I
fly.
was just
All the potty mouths can fly. You got it.
okay. Cause fuck this shit, bitch.
Okay.
I had a whole fucking life before you fucking got here. And so after you, I still have to live. Chris Brown is probably the epitome of that because they took a lot of things from this young man.
Mhm.
And the weight, not even of the after drama. And might I add, because I try to add this to the equation. Everybody gives him, he's a woman beater. No. And I keep saying this shit, and I'm gonna say this shit over and over the fuck again. He's not a woman beater, he's a everybody beater. Anybody
Okay. Okay.
can get the smoke when
Mhm.
it comes to Chris Brown. So I think that he has anger issues. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I would agree. I would agree.
But I'm not gonna give him just that he's a woman beater aspect because
Well, let me know
anybody can get
the
it.
some parts.
I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. But in that situation, you in a small car,
Mhm.
the bitch got your balls. Sorry, because
Mhm.
I could cuss now. The
Yeah.
bitch got your balls. You're nuts.
Mhm.
You're a man in her hands, and she's squeezing.
Okay.
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Maybe a little twist.
No. No. Look. All right. So this is based on that scenario in this situation.
What are you doing? This is the title of
I'm
the show. It's White Wire Wednesday. What do you do when you are balls the fuck in? Shoot, go
this
ahead.
is in that situation, that scenario that you're describing. Um, to me personally, it's a lot based upon how our relationship is and how it goes.
She
But
got the
regardless of
balls
that,
in
if
her
she
hand.
has my balls in her hand and she's twisting and it's on some I'm trying to hurt you type shit, I'm aggressively saying, hey, and I'm probably gonna use a curse word, call her a bitch or whatever. You better fucking stop. I ain't playing. Especially also if I'm
Now
driving and shit.
you do that, and then that doesn't work. Now what's next?
Then yes, you are physically harming me. You're not listening to words. I'm you probably about to get popped. I'm being honest, dead ass.
Now, after this has happened, right?
Hmm.
the injuries are conducive to what everybody says, what she says, what he says happened. Nobody has ever argued that none of that happened.
This
He's,
is, can I interject real quick with that though?
go ahead.
So my issue, because we're overlaying what I would do compared to the situation that happened with them. I do feel that if that was the way you described it as, he did go overboard. And even if he in his head wasn't thinking he's going overboard, it looks like he went overboard. And that's why he gets all this backlash too.
But my balls was in the bitch hands.
Yes. But what I'm saying is, if I'm in that same situation, I know a
It's
good
your
solid,
balls, Doc. It's
yes,
your
that's what I'm saying.
fucking nut.
I know a good solid punch, of
A baby kicking you motherfuckers in them is like fucking, and it's a baby. So we talking about a motherfucker having a freak.
yes, and that's what I'm saying. After I've said my aggressiveness of, hey, you better quit, you better stop, bitch, you better
And who's
stop.
to say he didn't do that first?
And I would
Because
assume he
that
would.
would be your natural, like, all right, yo, chill. You feel
Yes,
me?
yes, quit playing. Get
That's
back
your
to supervisor.
fucking natural reaction when that
Yeah,
happens.
but
But
if
now it's not stopping.
and that's when I said I'm being honest. A nice, good, solid punch, and I've been in fights. I know what a good solid punch is. I've been hit with good solid punches and I've thrown good solid punches. I sometimes think that women don't understand what a man is capable of when he throws a good solid punch. It'll make you step back and think about what the fuck just, where am I?
Now, I'm gonna say
Right.
this. All right. Let me put this down for a second. Your girl Cat Lee. I don't just play the video games. I live that life. Like so. All right. I have never. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I told y'all y'all gonna learn a lot about me in my prior life before me starting this. Right.
Okay.
I've only had one relationship, and I said this at the start of this part episode. I've only had one relationship where it was volatile.
Hmm.
Um, and as much as he gave it, because he gave it, shit, he gave it. But I give y'all the fair warning for not for my. As much as he gave it, I gave it back. You feel me?
Hmm.
It's times where he did shit and all right. Don't let these little hands fool you. And they little, my baby call them baby hands. By
Okay.
the way, she left me tonight, but I love her. She went
Well,
over her best friend's house and left me lonely, and I don't know how to feel about this. But whatever.
but all right. So here's my question:
What?
in fairness and honesty, in your particular situation, was it the physical assault initiated by him or by you?
Usually, I'm gonna say if I got to do a percentile, 98% of the time by him,
Okay, and that's
and the other 2% I say is because I felt like it was coming.
all right. So you did a preemptive strike because you felt like it was coming.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like when in my situation, I don't in my mind for whatever reason my misogyny will not allow me to label it as DV because it was happening to me. But I also knew that if this is the only way this person is learning to communicate, then this is the way I have to respond to them. That I don't want to respond to them because I'm like, no, what's going on?
All right.
Tell me.
So you said something earlier too, which I wanted to reflect back upon, which I said, which is somebody got to take a walk, right?
Hmm.
And the reason why I wholeheartedly believe in taking a walk, because if you get like if you can breathe in some, well, we all live in weird ass environments where maybe. It's not the freshest of air, but somewhat resembles fresh air, right?
Okay, okay.
And you can get your thought process together. You could walk around. You
Hmm.
feel me? Then you can yourself come back correct. You can't speak for other people. You can't talk about what it is that they do, but it's something that is a reflection upon you, right?
And I would say kind of the conflict with that sometimes is
Okay, good.
if
Tell me.
somebody wants to solve the problem right then and there because it's a problem, it's hard to get the other person to
But when it's a
understand they need to
volatile
separate.
situation, there is no resolve. Such as if you're putting your hands upon me and I say I need to leave because this is a weird situation. This is
Mhm,
what I'm saying. Like, this is why this is a whole conversation this evening. I have to leave so that you can get yourself, your mind right.
mhm,
And this has just happened to me. So fuck what you feel at this point.
mhm.
I need to recollect and detox and
Neither mama say
so.
mama say makusa. I understand. But my I guess this is the
But
thing that
if you're volatile, there is no collection of, like, we're not gonna get to any kind of understanding
and
at that point.
and what I'm trying to get, why
Now
is
I'm
that
ready to
person
fight
volatile? How come that person thinks that they need to put their hands on
because
somebody?
it's a lot of weirdos in the fucking world, Doc. Trust
No, I
me.
know.
I'm
I,
just
I
telling
don't.
you what
I
I've
agree with you.
experienced in life. And I only had this situation. Listen, I've had a lot of dudes try to shice me, get over on me. I've had dudes that spent money, that cherished me, although they were pieces of shit. I've had all kinds of dudes. This is the only dude that I had this type of situation with. And I think when it comes to certain people in the world, and he makes me scared to deal with this specific zodiac sign. I give you the sign. I won't give you the people. But like
What's the
when
sign?
I be like, "What is your sign?" People like, "I don't believe in that." No, I believe in this. I
Okay,
believe in that shit. Let me
I
tell
want
you
to know what the
why.
sign is.
Because everybody that I've dealt with that has been that sign suffers from the same. Only he's the only one that I had put his hands on me.
Okay, so what is the sign?
I said I get the sign. It's a Virgo. I,
Okay.
I
Well, I'm not Virgo,
and I
so
love. This is the crazy part. I love because we got some things in common. So I do love Virgos, right?
what year is
But
what? I
when
mean, what month is Virgo, or what do they cross over on?
the beginning of September, and it's the crazy part. This is the weird part. So they're the beginning of September.
Hmm.
I'm a Libra.
Hmm.
I'm the end of September going into October. You
Okay.
feel me?
So if we want to dive a little bit into the whole
We
sign
share
stuff,
my
okay, share a month, but that's when the times change, the days start getting shorter. Generally, it's more of a depression state. Apparently, if throughout the pregnancy at that time, the parent, the mother could have been going, and those hormones can trickle down. So even though I don't,
I
astrology is
don't
like
know
it's a
none of that.
thing, but it's not a
Because
thing
I
thing.
done been pregnant in September and I didn't feel none of that. But
Okay, but it
what
could
I
be a thing.
will say is when it comes to Virgo and Libra, I don't know. It's a weird kinetic vibe. But we don't really belong together.
Okay, okay.
I
And
will say that.
even with that, you would have to ask, like, what environment did this person grow up in? Is this a normal way that they
But
solve
no,
problems?
no, no,
You
because
also know.
in all of my scenario and I can't base this upon nobody else's life, only mine. In all of my scenarios where I've had a Virgo, it's been different scenarios. Like I've had the L7. You know what the L7 is?
Square.
Yeah. I've had the L7 Virgo. I've had the freaking um Hood Ninja Virgo. I've had every aspect of a Virgo you could.
Okay. So, but it's always kind of the oil and water situation.
It's yeah, yeah. And it's nothing against them. I love me some Virgo. Oh my gosh. That's part of the problem. I love me some Virgos, but they just are at the same time. I'll be like, yo, I want to fight you at the same time. And I shouldn't feel like that anyway. But
That's
I
true.
love me a Virgo. But we just don't.
Just don't mix.
Not long term. You feel me?
Okay. So my question, which is what you kind of started with, I said you drift into some of the questions I had.
What?
How come it seems like the woman will not assume you had a life before her? Why is that still a thing? Why is it
I
if
don't know. That's the part that I'm saying. Like, that's really, I don't get it. And like I said, I am a woman. I'm very much a woman, but I have my ninja thought process. You feel me? And it's like,
Mhm.
for whatever y'all got going on, I love men, by the way. Okay. But what I feel, whatever you got going on, I got some stuff, shit going on too. You feel me? I had a life before you came in, and I let you in, and I'm unlocking, those. Very much a Libra. I'm a brick wall. You feel me? It takes the time to really get inside, right? So
Mhm.
once I let you in, whatever I had going on before you got here is whatever I had going on before you got here. But um, before I know that you're the one that I'm locking in with, I got shit going on just like you do, and you can't judge me, and I can't judge you. And what the fuck are we really talking about? Like, don't be a weirdo.
Well, I guess my
No,
question, huh, what?
I don't live in the in between. It's black or fucking white. Are
Yeah,
we together? No. So you can't tell me shit about what the fuck I got going on. Like, no.
I think
Now, if we together, if we proclaim that this is what it is, we locked in, then I'm not going to do nothing. But the fuck, you don't get to tell me what the fuck I get to do before we make it official. Like,
well you how
no.
about this? There's I would say even in my opinion too, if I'm courting a woman, it does play a heavy part in if I tell you something and you actually listen. That is gender roles, that is kind of the misogyny that exists. But I know as myself as a man, if I'm telling her something and it makes it's unfortunate, but it's like a scoreboard. If she does not listen to anything I'm saying, because she's still doing whatever she is, even before we get to solidifying any type of relationship, I would think that even if we cross this line, I already know you have a tendency to exercise not listening to me. And
Now, here's the thing with that, right? And this is the objective view.
okay.
I'm the type of person that I will listen if it fucking makes sense. If it
And
does not fucking make sense, I don't give a fuck if you are a man, a woman. I don't give a shit. If it does not make sense to me, if it does not lock in for logic or critical thinking,
mhm,
I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not
yeah,
fucking listening to
let
you.
me ask this then too. If
What?
something sounds like it doesn't make sense, are you willing to ask questions so they can explain it? Or
Yeah, that's why I know it don't fucking make sense. I don't
okay,
ask, like, I don't just stop. Listen.
And that's different
I
because
think
I'm
I
also
said this. I think I said this before, and this applies to what I'm. I don't say that I don't like things before I explore them. I think I said that before, right?
yeah.
So that would be the same thought process for things that I have to. I told you I am a fucking overthinker.
Mm-hmm.
I overthink everything, even down to this podcast. Relationship is probably that's the real main reason why this shit don't last because I overthink every fucking thing. Fuck it.
There's nothing wrong with overthinking. There's nothing wrong with overthinking. But that's what
Fuck
I
it.
was saying.
But I overthink everything. So if something is going down and like obviously it doesn't make sense to me if I have to ask questions. That's the first part.
But is
If
that
I'm
wrong?
no, hold on. If I'm asking you questions, then obviously it ain't locked into me that it's logical,
Okay.
right? Because if it was logical, then I would not ask you a question at all. I would just, okay, let's do it, babe. But if I'm asking you a
But
question
this is the
about the situation, then that means that it didn't lock in or it didn't register as a logical decision.
all right, and
Remember, I
this is
am a Libra. I'm the only sign on the sign scale that operates mechanically. It has to make sense.
okay. But this is what I have to say about that statement.
What?
Speaking of things logically, you got to understand that logic is your perspective because somebody else can see a thing logical, but it's their perspective.
Logic is whatever that's not going to get me killed, get you killed. Whatever's
Yes.
not going to get you arrested,
Yeah.
that's not going to get me arrested. Whatever's going to make me see my kid in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a hood ninja. So
But that's what I'm saying.
logic
That,
means I'm not dying. I'm not going to jail. I made some money because bitch better have my money.
okay.
It's a lot of logical situations, but whatever it is, the logical answer is that I benefited from whatever it was that we did. I got the nut. I came hard.
Wait,
I
hold up. So it's
fucking
not a we benefited,
no.
I benefited?
I'm telling you because you want it, so I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
I can't. I either came extra super fucking hard. I had the best nut of my fucking life.
Okay.
I got some money, a good amount of money, because I ain't
Okay.
doing shit for the low. I made a business connection or opportunity that will put me in a position to make a lot of money because I don't do
Okay.
business for the low. Um, I did something that projects a brighter future for myself, not only myself, because and those that I love,
Okay.
my daughter being top of the list.
Okay.
So logical, whatever the fuck you think logical is, I don't give a fuck about nothing about. I don't.
Okay.
Does it benefit me?
And that's an interesting way to see it because if I was saying the same things you're saying, I would say we instead of me. Because to me,
I'm
if
not in a we situation right now, so I won't speak upon things that I
oh, okay,
can't.
no, but I'm this is the hypothetical of the person that you're with. If he's saying these things, you're saying if it doesn't benefit
And
me
I
over
don't
you,
trust things that people say. Your actions prove everything to me.
that's
So he could
true too.
say all he want to say,
Okay,
unless
all
he
right, all right. But
proves to
I'm
me
listening
that
and learning.
his.
I there's just certain
I don't
things
give a
that
fuck what he say.
okay, I can understand that, but I would also say that if a man has to contend with that all the time, it's like there's a possibility that no matter what I say or do, this person can be quickly like done, cold hearted, cut off, cold turkey, dry.
Well, because I am what I am,
Yeah.
you should expect that anyway. Like,
But, but people, some people would expect the
no,
best. some people.
I can't speak for other people, and I keep telling you that I will never speak for another person because
You're speaking for yourself, and I fully understand.
I can only speak for myself.
And I
So
fully understand. That's what I'm saying.
one thing that Kat has always told you about her, this is why this is the feline aspect of me. This is why they call me Kat. My detachment is already scary.
Okay,
You don't
I can
come
understand.
correct, you don't belong here.
Mm-hmm.
Am I concerned about being alone because of that? Not at all. I like my solitude. You feel me? Like, I think it's in the eye of the beholder. Like, would I like to be in a relationship? Sure. But I'm not going to do whatever the fuck it is that you want me to do because you want me to do it. Because in your mind, it makes sense. It has to make sense to me. Um, I'm not going to jump in a relationship because that's what everybody says that I'm supposed to be doing, or that's how everybody feels that like I should be living my life. I can't. You feel me? Like, so all of that extra stuff, like, okay, if I had a relationship, if I got into a relationship with anybody, they gonna catch my wave and they gonna understand it. And my wave don't hurt nobody. This is the whole thing. The problem where the hurt comes in at is when somebody tries to change everybody else's around them with they, you know what I mean? Like,
Let me ask
just
you this.
ride your wave, and if they rock with you, and if they really really rock with you, then they gonna ride your wave regardless. But vice versa, because it can't just be them riding your wave. It's not a one-way situation. You also gotta ride their wave. You gotta accept their flaws, their good, their bad, their ugly. You gotta be able to just understand what it is. And if you
Mhm.
can't, then that's okay too, because nobody said that you had to.
So let me ask you this: if you met a man who is just like you, and make him a
I
Virgo,
don't want nobody just like me.
so the way that they would what? So they have to be completely opposite of
They
you.
gotta be what they are. That's the whole
Okay.
point that I'm getting to. I
So
don't want nobody just like me. That's not what I'm
okay.
searching for.
So not like
I'm
you.
a
They just
whole different kind of level of wave, and there's nobody just like me. I don't want nobody just like me. I want somebody that's comfortable in what they are,
hmm
and they are comfortable in what I am.
so
He
let
don't
you
have
be
to be
you.
like me. He just gotta understand that I am what I am, and I'm not gonna change what I am because he came into my world. I was what I was before you got here, boo boo,
So even
and
with you
I'll be
saying
the
that,
same
if
way
that
after.
person basically said the same statement, then what is it more for the relationship that you would find the connection with them?
Then we have our understanding. You were who you were before I got here, and I was who I was before you got here, and because we have both had the understanding, we can live a better life. Because
So
that's not an argument. That's not a thing. That lie. You had a life before I got here. I should be able to be secure within my womanhood of what
mhm,
I got with you, and you should be able to be secure within your manhood with what you had for me. You feel
mhm.
me? If we come into this situation and there's a lot of insecurity or jealousy, then this is probably not the situation for us, because mine know that I would never listen. I've had situations, and this is so crazy. Damn, I'm giving up my business, but fuck it.
That's
I'm gonna
okay.
say what it is. So I've had like I've been out of my long term situation, which was like the latest one was like 5 years, right? And it was nobody else. Is nobody else I wanted, nobody else I saw when it came to him, and other ninjas trying to step in. No boo boo, it's
Mhm,
me and him. You feel me? Like I didn't even entertain the idea, and it's men that right now, while I'm single, will tell you that yeah, you definitely curved the shit out of me.
mhm.
while I was trying to try my hand while you was with dude. Yo had you. And that's what they always say, right?
Okay.
But one thing about me is I don't really do short term relationships. I only do long term relationships. So if I get into a relationship, then I mean, yeah, I was
So
I was vibing.
okay,
Um,
so I would have to ask then,
what?
if you met the person, y'all was together for 5 years, you don't do short term, you do long term. You was not entertaining any other nigga that was trying to step to you. And what went wrong?
He was entertaining other women.
But you knew him before.
And I understood this is the thing. This is why I get, because I got my nigga in me too, right? I be trying to tell y'all and I be trying to make y'all understand what I be trying to say. So I understand I always play devil's advocate. Here's the thing, because I did know him prior. I knew him since 2004. Um I didn't start dating him until like 2017 ish, somewhere around that time. All right, and then it got serious in probably like 2019. That's when we made it silent, right? Um, from 2019 until a couple of years ago, it was nobody else for me. It was just him.
Okay.
Like I said, I have witnesses that tell you, nah, she wasn't. Nope, it was just
Okay.
him. And I'm talking about these people that I'm talking about are not lightweight gentlemen. These are people that I dealt with. I knew them longer than I knew him.
Okay.
Um, but I think people get bored, and I think that's the thing that people don't understand. People get bored. Men are different from women. I told you this before. Women are more emotional cheaters than physical cheaters. Like men will be like, "Oh yeah, it's some pussy right there. I can get it." You feel me?
Okay.
Where women be like, "I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. He don't honor me. He don't respect me. And then, but he like me over here, and he cute, and he and then they like out of it.
So with that being said, my question still was, is that if you understood this, you're telling me something that you understand about men. Why
I'm
doesn't
telling
it?
you something I understand about both parties, but go ahead.
Then my question is, if you know that a man would think, oh, there's some pussy over here, I can get this. But is that not acceptable? Or you like, nah, you fucked up. I caught you too many
But
times.
remember last week when we had the conversation about the thing that I said to the person that I was in a relationship with, which was, let's just have an open relationship. And you
Mhm.
told me what?
I said that open relationships and a man's side does not work the same way. It's I
So
have you and let me
why am
do what
I
I
the
need to do.
blame for the situation that happened the way the situation
No, I'm
happened?
not trying to. I'm not blaming you. I'm
No,
just
I
asking.
knew that. I knew his back history. I knew that. No, you asked me a question and I'm answering it. I knew his back history. I knew what it was, which is why I offered the open relationship in the first place.
Okay, and I could assume why he
And
declined.
he said no. And we had what was understood to me as a monogamous relationship, but he was not monogamous. I was the only party that was
And
monogamous. So,
that becomes the scary part about telling a real truth, because he still wanted you. He still wanted you to be by his side, but he also still wanted to enjoy his truth of, this ain't all I want. I also want this and more.
but I gave you the opportunity regardless. So why the fuck am I to blame? I gave you
Because
your options.
no, you're
I
not. Well, I'm
gave
not
you
saying
the
you're to blame.
Nah, fuck that. I gave you the opportunity to have your cake, because I want y'all to start saying this shit right. Your cake and Edith's too.
Really? That's how it really goes?
Yeah, because I'm tired of this shit. Y'all cake and eat it too. Like
I
fuck
thought it
this
was
shit.
cake and eat it too.
It's
I didn't
saying
know it was
no.
cake and
It is
eat
Kate.
it.
It is
Look,
Kate. K
I'm gonna
A
stand on the
T
side of Michael's side.
E and A N D Edith.
Okay. I never knew
Two,
it was caked and
that's the
eaten.
real proper way to say it. But I'm gonna
Never
let
knew
y'all
that.
have that because y'all like cake and eat it too.
Well,
But
I'm gonna
whatever.
stand on the side of Michael's side.
I gave you those opportunities. So why the fuck is fuck that shit? I don't give a fuck what you felt at this point because I gave you the opportunity. You said no, and
Mhm.
then we turned it into that situation that you wanted, and then you still did this. What the fuck?
See, look,
Oh,
and
we
this is
know, Doc,
no,
you're a man, and you gonna try to easy
no.
eat
See,
your
but
way
this
out
is
of
what
the
I in
situation, and
my
you're not.
wonderful life. This is what I kind of learned though. If he was paying attention enough, he could have risked it and say, "All right, cool," but with the hope that you will never exercise your open side. He could have risked that, but
She
he,
worried about the shit that I possibly can do instead of
yes,
worried about the shit that could really happen. And it
yes, yes.
happened, and now we not together, and we haven't been together for fucking 2 years now.
So
What the fuck
here,
are we really talking about?
I'm gonna ask this question real quick, and then I do want to give me another drink, and you can do the love notes real quick.
All
So
right.
my next question is, if he came back around and said, you know what, I thought about what you said, and I understand how it didn't work out, but all right, cool, we can do the open relationship, so I don't have to hide anything from you. Everything is up above the board, open.
Too late.
Too late. Why is it too late now?
Because when I offered the shit, you had the opportunity. You did not take the opportunity.
So it was a one time
That is
offer.
off the fucking table now. You
One
don't get
time
no
offer.
get backs. You don't get to double back and be like, oh, I changed my mind now. I wanted to wait. No, I gave you the opportunity. You had the opportunity. Your
Okay.
mess, not mine. I don't give a fuck about what y'all motherfuckers got going on out there. I don't.
Okay. Okay.
Not when it comes to matters of my heart.
Okay.
Fuck y'all. If I had a wee wee, y'all could suck it. I don't have one though, but y'all could suck my cha chas. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck all of that shit. I don't give a fuck about y'all feelings because obviously nobody gives a fuck about mine. So when it comes to that type of shit, you chose what you chose and that's what you chose. It's not, that sounds like a personal problem. That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Go get your drink though, baby. Let me get to these love notes real
All right.
quick.
I'll be back.
All right. I'm just saying. Sounds like a you problem and not a me problem. That's all I'm saying. And stop thinking that we out here worried about y'all fucking how the fuck y'all feel. Fuck y'all. Anyway, love notes. First of all, big shout out to anybody. My live love. The more I say it, the more it just floats. Big shout out to anybody who's watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I love y'all. Don't listen. I just feel how I feel, and how I feel is nobody gonna be fucking with my heart. So fuck you. Um, love notes though. The love notes is not y'all, and y'all should know that by now if you've been watching this for a minute. If you haven't, I'm gonna let you know. The live love is the people who are watching live right now. The love notes goes to my listening audience. They gonna hear this right after I stop going live. Um, Love notes, my listening audience. I love them so much. How did we come up with the name Love Notes? I used to call it Love Doc. Used to call it Show Notes. We used to bicker back and forth, like we doing tonight. But it's all love in the name of love. And yeah, we came to the compromise, and now we call it Love Notes. Also, he said I had a stack of papers. I don't give a fuck what Doc says about this shit either. I don't give a fuck what he's saying because fuck y'all and y'all feelings. But and that's just me. Don't listen to me. But he also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook, and what the fuck? I did not. But it was a lot of papers. But in all fairness, it was a lot of cities, states, and countries on that paper. We've condensed it down now, though. We don't do that anymore. Now we just do countries, and we've gone great, baby. It's all love. Thank you for the love. I love you guys so much. Shout out to my top six: the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being staying down and being loyal. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, Kenya. Hi, I love you so much. Thank you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, Morocco. How was I? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, and Sweden. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. And I see y'all when y'all double back and all of that good stuff. It just makes me happy. Thank Doug. I'm about to bring you back in because listen, hold on. Hold on. All right, you back, bro.
Back.
But here's the problem, and this is why I say the things that I say at the end of this podcast. And I've thought long and hard, even though I was running my mouth in the process, which is this. The problem is that everybody expects everybody else to give a fuck about what it is that they give a fuck about. And that's not always the case. 95% of the time, that's not the case. So, how you feel is not how I feel. And then the question that lies is, am I supposed to be unhappy to make you happy? I fucking fuse. Mm-hmm. You can never make anybody absolutely. I say this all. You can never fucking make nobody absolutely. So why are you wasting your energy, your time? Your energy is your source. That's what keeps you going. Why am I wasting that time worrying about what the fuck makes you happy? You feel this way. You feel that way. Well, if you don't feel like I'm giving you what it is that you need, then you need to feel elsewhere.
Okay. Interesting.
And that's the real, and that goes for any gender. I don't give a fuck if you're a female, a male. If you feel like I gotta do the most where I'm unhappy to keep you happy, then we don't belong together. We just don't. I'm not willing to give up that much energy to, I'm not. And I love you, but fuck you. I gotta live.
True.
I don't want to die from brokenheartedness. And people actually die from that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm so busy trying to focus on what it is that you like and you don't like that I'm not focused on the shit that makes me happy. Well, fuck you. I can't focus on that. I won't focus on that. And we just gotta part ways sometimes, unfortunately. And I've been through enough breakups to honestly say this. Sometimes it hurts. Nobody likes a breakup. Nobody. But
never the right time to say
goodbye. Yeah, it's never. You never can say goodbye. No. Oh, sorry.
End of the road.
But what I tell my family, man, when we have conversations, because even I go through shit. We all go through shit. It's just, I think my philosophy on life and the process of growth is sometimes different. Not always, but sometimes different from other people. And what I will say is this, that you always, like growing pains, you never stop going through them.
True.
You never stop having a growing pain. You're going to experience heartache at some portion of your life, whether it be them doing you grimy, you losing them because they passed, you feel me? Whatever the case, you're going to experience that part, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to experience happiness, whether it be childbirth, whether it be you joining a union, whatever you're gonna experience. These are things that you experience in life,
This is what makes life.
right? But that's part of your growing pains. So I'm not delusional. You feel me? In the sense of like, oh, I had my heart broken. I had my heart broken. It hurt me. My hair fell out. I was hurt. But was I gonna live on? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Was I gonna let that little situation stop what I already had going on? Fucking no. You feel me? So it's your understanding of life. It's your concept of life. You date people, you don't work out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you got people in your family you love but you despise. You feel me? It's like
Yeah.
pains.
It's the growing pains, the ups and downs, the understanding, the growth, the understanding that you can love somebody from a distance, the understanding that this person could have meant the world to you, but they can't see the same thing that you see. Like that's just the perspective, the way you see it. So being grown, being mature, being understanding of the things that you have sometimes have to think about and say, I want this so bad, but it may not be for me.
That's it. That's all.
That's all it is.
But that comes with maturity. You have to come to that understand everything is not gonna pan out the way that perhaps you wanted it to pan out, but things pan out for a bigger purpose, and you must see the bigger purpose, and that's all. Oh, let's get to what you said, Doc. What you said, baby? You said Doc said we are worldwide. Well, he said worldwide. Don't miss your once in a lifetime chance open relationship or monogamy. I'm just saying, don't be stupid. Like, just be smart. You gotta sometimes just sacrifice one of the things that you want. I guess the top flight, catch the vibes, love on your partner. They probably like it more than you know. I'm just saying. You have no clue what they over there thinking because you so fucking trapped in your own goddamn head. Cut it out.
Cut it out. Mm.
Cut it out. Stop. That's why communication is always the answer. Because if you communicate, then you'll have a deeper understanding of where you both lie. I personally, I'm communicating with y'all to let y'all know that I don't really necessarily live my life right about who's happy and who likes what. And if you over here, then you over here for a reason, and I love you for being over here. That's it. I can't please everybody all the time. That's it. Oh my gosh. I gotta. Okay. Okay. All right. There's some old, old messages that I didn't get to. But anyway, yeah, like, fuck that shit. What I will say, if your balls in a small Lamborghini on a windy, um, cliffy type of environment, I just say don't answer until you've been in that situation. I don't think any of us have been in that situation. I don't even have balls, but what I will say is if a bitch got my balls, she might gotta get a couple of mashes in the fucking.
Oh, well, I know we're coming to the end. No, I've been in a situation where I was coming from a club with a woman that I was with. She
My
mistaken.
channel is. I'm sorry, baby. Somebody said the channel is restricted. What? No, my comment says failed to send, and this
You may
channel
have
is
sent something that wasn't proper to send.
okay. I don't know. I don't know why that happened to you, but I'm sorry. But go ahead, Doc. I'm listening.
No,
The
yeah, I've
bitch
been in
gotta get. All right, go
well,
ahead.
I was in a situation with a woman I was with. and we were leaving the club, and there was somebody that knew me from someplace else, another young woman, and we just quickly chopped it up and talked. We left the club. I don't drink and drive, but when I'm out, I make sure she has a good time, all that stuff. So she's slightly intoxicated, but then the jealousy kicks in. Who was that woman? Blah blah blah, and I'm explaining. But then that goes to what you were saying about I had a life before I even met you and knew you. But we're coming up 95. She gets mad. I'm explaining, and it's like, well, I felt disrespected. I felt blah 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 blah. But I'm like, no, this somebody just knew me. We were just having a conversation, chop it up real quick. That was it. She grabs the steering wheel. We flipped 5 times. So think about that.
She's still alive?
No, yeah, we both still alive.
Where she live at? We'll talk about this later.
All right. But no. So when you say those things and you say don't, I've been in situations where I do understand that, unfortunately, and this did have alcohol involved in it on one person's side, but it's still clear mind can prevail. Hey, I told you what this is, but maybe you're not coherent enough right now. You're not
But
sober.
yeah, I done told you, I done did all of that now. Bitch, you got my balls in your hand. Look, I'm not getting ready to get past that part. Bitch, you got my balls in your hands and you twisting it. And fuck that shit. I understand where you coming from, Doc. I really do. But I also, when it comes to me and what we do over here, I always play devil's advocate. I'm a female. No, you shouldn't be putting your hands on females. But bitch, if you got a nigga balls in your fucking hands and you twisting it, then you gotta expect everything that comes along with it. That mean, and y'all in a small ass fucking car.
That's crazy.
Bitch, you getting your hand shoved into the window. And yes, he definitely fucking. Cause when the fuck does a nigga bite a motherfucking bitch? He bit the bitch.
That's crazy.
So what is that telling you?
But that's
I'm
what I
just
said.
saying. I don't condone domestic DV in any kind of way. I do not. Just keep your hands to yourself. That's the most logical answer that I have to anything. But judging on what we've seen in the physical evidence in that situation, she got bruises on one side of her face. She got a bite mark on the other side. What the do you think is happening, Doc?
No, but I know we're running over time, but that's my thing. If some people have a rage in them that gets let loose, there's no telling what that person is going to do. When I know
I'm gonna have a rage if my balls are in your hand and you are
and that's what I'm saying.
them.
He unfortunately unlocked that rage, and that's why I said it's overboard. Because even I said no, if the situation is the same, I know one good swift punch, I would change her mind about what she's doing.
That's all I'm saying. So he told his side, she kind of told her side, and she kind of was guilty in her side of what she told, which was, even if I did, that gives him no right to put his hands on me. The question was, did you put your hands on him? So that is yes. She had his balls. And I love Riri. I told y'all, she part of my lesbian harem. But yes, she had his balls in her hands, twisting. He was trying to get some control. Bitch, 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 bitch. It's obvious. Like, you don't even have to look that deep or that far for the evidence. So I'm never going. I know you be saying things about Breezy sometimes, and I try to skip. I'm gonna ride with him, and mind you, with that happening, that basically ruined his commercial career, right?
Yes.
But with that ruining his commercial career, that ninja ain't stopped going
yet. No, it did ruin his commercial career, but he is
still getting money.
Yeah, he's awesomely talented. Um, the thing I don't like overall is that if the victim forgave him and he apologized, then I think it should be in the win by now. By now, and I'll be fair with this. I
By
think
now, it
by
should be.
now it
This
should
is
be.
not even a thing that we should even be talking about,
Yeah,
but it is
yeah, it should
because
be in the win.
he
But
can't get
outside of
into
that,
a Grammy event. He can't get in, and you would think he could get in anything. BET, no.
uh-huh,
VH1, no. He can't get into none of these type of events because of that one situation.
yeah,
And
and that's why I said to me, honestly, it should be over. All right, the reason that I always still make fun of it, it is a bunch of the other stuff that I've learned about him, and then and be completely honest, the way he handled the Carucci thing. So that's where I get most of my ammo for my jokes about Chris Brown. But
yeah.
when it comes to particularly that issue, I do think it should be over by now. Um, and also understanding that he grew up in that environment. So that is his way of resolving issues, unfortunately.
And everybody grew up differently. Like that's I think that's my main problem with people overall. Is like everybody try to put people into a box. How I grew up and how you grew up are two different things. And even though we might have some similarities, it's still different. You
But
feel me?
but those are conversations that people don't have. That's the sad part.
It is. But I'm having a conversation right now. We ain't all the same. We don't all look the same. Every female is not the same. Every female, like I've had conversation with people, like even on a relationship tip, right? They'd be like, "Wow, the last female I dealt with did this," or you know what I mean. And okay, but then I have to turn around and say, "Well, you was trying to." I could give examples. You was trying to holler at me, and I was in a relationship for 5 years, and I did not when you tried to holler at me, what I did not do is entertain you. What I told you was that I'm in a relationship with him. You
Mhm.
feel me? So you can't put everybody in the same fucking box. Don't put me in a box with everybody else. So she did that to you.
But
Now what? You gonna live in that shit forever? Like
no,
get the
but
fuck out of
hold on,
here.
hold on. I will say this: it's not
Weirdo
putting everybody
vibe,
in the
yo.
box. It's that if I learned something, look, fool me once, cool. Shame on
Shame
you.
on
Fool me
me.
twice, shame on me. Fool me three
Right.
times, it's a different.
But
But
you should at this point and at the ages that we are in, you know what a red flag look like. I promise you, I'm
but them,
single
but
for
them
a
telling you
fucking
the red
reason
flag,
because I've seen the red flags and I'm like, nope, can't, nope,
but them
nah.
telling you, well, you're seeing the red flags that
Fuck
you
what they
recognize, right?
say. It's the actions. I don't give a fuck what nobody say to me. It's what you show me.
Okay, all right.
Once you
But
show me
I
that
guess
you moving in a way that I can't subscribe to, that's a fucking red flag. I don't give a fuck what you say. What you say means nothing to me because people could say anything, but their actions could be a whole complete different thing. Fuck what you say.
so, but you still would not allow them to give their fair action. Because what
How?
how do you
If
wait?
you showing me that you're the type of man that I'm into, prime example, I don't like my dude to wait for me to plan the shit. Like I need my dude to be able to be like, y'all, all right, be dressed by 7:30. We going out to eat. You feel me? Now,
Okay,
if you're not showing me that you can handle that responsibility, then I can never take you serious as a
that's a
person that
very
I want to
interesting
be my
thing
man.
because it kind of conflicts with what you said earlier. That
How?
well, I guess it's a different thing though. Now, let me think about it for real. It's kind of a different thing because that is not like the way you describe it, a thing that's going to benefit you. That's something that you're just being told, and there's no consequence if it goes left or
But
right.
this is going to benefit me because he already know where we want to go, where we going to eat. He already done planned the evening. We about to have a nice, great night, and I'm about to get some dick.
So that's
I'm
the whole
benefiting.
solidification for that for you.
I'm benefiting.
So it's your whole thing just to have it, which I assume, but it's gonna sound crazy, at least the way I kind of see it, like No matter what though, long as the relationship benefits you, then you're just happy.
If cat is purring, cat is a happy. Hold the fuck up. I don't lie. I swear to God, I think that y'all think that I lie to y'all, but the cat is.
All right.
Now, I don't want you to get it twisted. It's not all about cat because if cat is purring, then
See,
cat is a happy girl, and then that means cat is gonna make sure that her king is happy too. Don't ever get it twisted.
that's the
But
part that it seems like it's not being said though.
I don't have to say that because if I'm happy, then you're gonna feel that. Why the
Okay.
fuck? The problem is that everybody keeps wanting everybody to say shit that they probably don't mean. Show
That's
me.
a communication problem. Yes.
No, fuck that. Show me. Because motherfuckers lie every day, B. Show me. You show me that you real
That's,
and you solid and you rock with me, I'm going to show you the same. And we never going to have to ask each other whether or not it's real because we already know what time we on. Show me. Fuck
I get,
you talking to me. Show me.
and that's what
You
I'm
say
saying. I
we
get the
going to be
sentiment
ready
of
by
that.
7:30 because we going out to eat. I'm gonna be ready by 7:30 because you said we going out to eat.
Okay. And if it was that simple, then I think it would work out a lot better.
Now I think that
But
y'all make it complicated because it can be that simple. Show me.
okay, I
Don't I
understand.
don't pop up to my door asking me for no pussy. That's not showing me.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but I
No, but it's a lot of
you
weirdos
gotta do
in
the
this
little
world.
wine
This
and
is why I
dine,
say the
make her
things
feel
that
good.
I say.
Let her get moist and shit first, right?
I mean, you would think, but
That would make the most
it's a
sense.
lot of motherfuckers. You give me show me it's worth the effort. You want me to look cute and good for you and be all of these things, but you ain't giving me shit to work with. Why am I being cute for you? Why am I thinking about you outside of myself? Why the fuck should I? I shouldn't. I won't. It must be reciprocated. Show me what you want me to show you.
I
You
would have
want
a
me to be
handle
in
there,
the
but I
house
have to
cooking for
flesh it
you
out a lot
and
more.
all that shit. Then show me why I should be in the house cooking for you and making you hot meals and submissive to you. We're gonna talk about this on the next White and Wired Wednesday because I do. My next question for you is, what does submission look like to you?
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you what it looks like to me, and then I can tell you the textbook versions of submission.
Okay. Okay.
I'm very educated on the ways of submission and domination. But that's a whole nother
Look, why you
conversation.
add domination after you talk about submission, though?
Because you gotta add both. You can't have one without the other. Somebody has to be the dominant
Oh, somebody. I don't know if you were saying
and
you.
somebody has to be the submissive.
Which one of you?
Depends.
Hmm.
We're gonna talk about that on the next White and White.
Okay.
I think that'll be a fun conversation to have. Oh, Doc is tasty because I got a mail on the show.
I'll tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth.
But we will, the next conversation that we will have on a Wet and Wired Wednesday. I've talked about submission on a Wet and Wired Wednesday, but again, it's different when you have the male aspect. And I got a lot of intel and things that I want to say about the specific, specific, I don't even know why, specific specific subject matter because it's some things that I'll be trying to give y'all free game so that y'all can get all the pussy. But sometimes y'all just be stuck in y'all ways and y'all don't listen to me. And I'm trying to get y'all some free game. So
No, it's not.
it's
Well,
easy
we will discuss it
pussy.
because there's things that I learned that, oh, this is why they act like, oh, this is, oh, no.
It's easy pussy. Just listen to your girl in the
But I'm curious what you're
back.
going to say now because
And we gotta talk about my well what for me is 60-30, but for my brother I adjusted it as 60-40, the rule. So we gotta have conversations about that too.
okay.
So yeah. This is fun. This is tasty. This is tasty. But stop thinking it's all about y'all. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. I mean, if it's a girl like me, I don't. Like, if you make me feel like I'm bothering you, then I'm gonna get the fuck out the way. I'm not gonna fight. When I'm done, I'm not. It's not gonna be like, oh, I'm tired. No, nigga, I probably will ghost your ass before I do. Like, just know that you can't deal with everybody the same fucking way. I'm not chasing you. I don't have no chase in me. So you can fuck around and find out if you want to, or you can have a fucking solid ass chick on your side. Up to you, not my decision. Sounds like a personal problem. Anyway, you can always join the conversation. Drop a comment, call in, or text. The number is 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. Know that if you do text, drop a comment or whatever, it's fuck it, it's all online, and you just should understand that. I'm tired of saying the same shit over and over again sometimes. Um, you want to contact us for any reason, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Hit the like button so that I can know that you was here and I show you love. Even if I don't show you love on this episode, because Facebook is job weird. I don't understand it. The next episode, I will definitely, if I can go down and find that you showed me some love, I'm gonna definitely show you some freaking love. Um, at the top of the next episode. It's weird, but hit the like button so that I can show you love. That's the real part of it. I don't know, Facebook is weird. They don't know. Um, we don't take requests. I only play videos I have permission to play. My DJ, y'all gonna leave him alone. He don't need y'all on his back, and it's just what it is. And we just don't take requests. I'm over saying that too. I am. We just don't do it. But join. I'm never over saying this though. Join our coffee community. Hold on, let me put that on the screen. Join our coffee community so we can have enlightening, taboo. I don't even know what to call these conversations anymore, Doc. Oh, we gotta like. Oh, I can say somebody. All right, hey, Harold. We got some like. We got some like. But yeah, so we can have these deeper conversations. But I need y'all to stop thinking that it's not. Don't nobody give a All right. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com. www.ambitiouslyent.com. I don't be wanting to say these kind of things. www.ambitiouslyent.com. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That is the gateway to everything Ambitiously ENT. You should go over there and check it out. You should. You should. You should. Big shout out to our DJ, Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Rick Casey. Yeah, I'm so excited for y'all to see him live for the first time. This is like a thing. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Be sure that y'all check in on Fire Friday for the new mix. Because we have one on the way. And then let us know how you feel about these mixes. We need to know. And he be on here. Y'all, Facebook is just weirdos. What happened? But he be they are dark. They don't just sometimes they let me see the lights. Like the night I was able to see one of the lights, right? But the other day I couldn't see none of the lights. They weirdos.
I don't know about Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. You big bird bitches. I don't know. You big bird bitches. I'm sorry. I just wanted to put that on. I know I'm early. Listen, I gotta make up for my Harleys all being in prison right now. I feel so I feel some kind of way. Anyway, so other things that I really need to say, which is mind your business and stuff on Media Mondays. I'm definitely telling all your business. Sorry. I just am. I'm nosy and I felt like y'all should be nosy with me. It's fun. It's fun. Tap in. I'm doing really good on not telling everybody else's business on the tap in. So I don't tell. I've been doing good on that. But on the wiretap, you better not have a court case. I'm telling it. You should not be depraved. Dot vocabulary words. Um,
Grave,
de-
devious,
devious,
heinous,
habeas, defile. Shoot,
sinister.
sinister. There we go. I was looking for that one right there. Sinister. You should not be any of these things, and then I won't have to read your court case. And not, you should not be these things and be famous at the same time and have a court cases, and it makes it impossible for me to not read the court case. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You deserve it. Um, and then you could do a Wet and White Wednesday where we have honest conversations about how people think in life. Everybody don't think the same way and everybody don't operate the same way, and sometimes we got to talk about it. So yeah, I think Wet and Wire, it's time to bring the Wet and Wire back, and I'm glad that you're a part of this, Doc. Thanks.
Well,
But other than that, mind your business. Mind your business. Love your babies, hug your babies, tell your babies that they are the greatest of all times. Oh, they the goat. My 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 goat left me tonight. I'm sorry. I had to think about it just now. It's just so. But anyway, tell your babies that they are the goat, the greatest of all times. Let them encourage your babies. Just let them be great. This is why I just got to get over the fact that she's not here with me tonight. Because I got to let her be great. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. Space. Can't go wrong with space. And I got my telescope, so what are we really talking about here? If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, engineer, commentator, whatever the hell else they do over there at NASCAR. What I do know is that they have a need for speed, and at one point in time, the muscle car was everything. Listen, I love muscle car, and somebody got pulled over today when I was walking, and they had this fly ass fucking muscle car, and the police was being haters. All right, I don't even know what happened because I didn't want to be too nosy. It's still Baltimore, Baltimore County. You can still. All right, but anyway, yeah, but whatever it is that they want to do, your job is to inspire them to be great at whatever it is. It really is. I gotta find the right defector noise that's supposed to become, that's supposed to happen. I'm saying
mhm.
before I give y'all fair warning, I haven't found it yet. But what I'm just saying is stay in your lane. My lane and your lane are not the same lanes. Your lane is over there. My lane is over here. They should never intertwine. When they do, what usually happens is this, and you don't want that. Hold on. I'm gonna do it one more time because it ain't start off the right time. I need you to understand. All right, you don't want her. Leave her. Don't break the glass and don't push the button. Leave her and the Harley. And it's bad enough they in prison, so they hostile right now. I need everybody to understand how hostile they. My bottom is in prison right now, and she ain't been in there for a minute, so she feels some kind of way. They're hot. Leave them bitches. Where the fuck they at? What is wrong with y'all? Just stay in your lane. You don't want her. You want her. I gotta get a new one, but don't worry, she coming soon. Or at least her a big person. because cat is purring, cat is a happy. That's all I'm saying. Like, I hate the term happy wife, happy life, but if cat is happy, then she gonna make sure you happy, and that's all that matters. Like, don't be stupid. All right, whatever. I ain't big purr bitches. I don't put that on the screen one more time. I ain't big purr bitches. Anyway, you don't want us. We shouldn't be crossing lanes anyway, because usually what happens when people cross over lanes, a collision happens. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your fucking lane. Which brings me to my next point. J. Cole, listen. Pick and choose your battles wisely. I say fuck the battle anyway. Worry about the war, but y'all gonna do what y'all want to do anyway. Fuck the battle though. Worry about the war. And Mob Deep told y'all a long time ago that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. And I'm gonna shut up because I really want to and I can't. But they told y'all they was young when they told y'all, very intelligent young men, and J. Cole obviously listened. Fuck the battle, worry about the war. I would prefer to worry about the war. And then the last part, rest in peace, authentic John Doe. We gonna do you right, boo. Uh be who you are. Be your honest to goodness self. I feel like Lizzo listened, but I don't know because she been MIA for a minute. So did she listen? I don't know. Um, but be who you are. Be genuine to yourself. You got to do things how you do things. Nobody can ever tell you your process or your way of being or how you deal with things or none of that. Just do how you got to do. And everybody else, if they can't catch a wave, then either they disappear or they catch up. I don't know what to tell them. It sounds like a personal problem, but you be who you are. Even if you're a twin, you still come in this world by yourself. And when you pass by yourself. So just find out who you are and just fucking ride that shit till the wheels roll the fuck off. What the fuck? But just be who you're supposed to be. And that's it. Doc.
Cat.
That's a lot to say at the end of the show. I'll be wondering as how.
It's all good though. You can give people the information they need to hear. You're giving them what they need to hear, what they need to know, and what they need to take heed to.
So if y'all ever hear that at the end of the show, it's because I love y'all. I love y'all. But anyway, I adore you, baby. I thank you for the conversations that enlighten me. This is all I ever wanted to do ever is just have these conversations. And it makes it better when I have a male counterpart to bounce my weird ass ideas off of.
No, they're not weird. They're your ideas and everything. Thank you for always having me. I greatly appreciate it. This is fun. I thought we just needed to break from the court cases a little bit, but it's like you really digging this side of it. So your show, you figure out how you want to angle it, but I'm always down for these. These are
I
cool.
think that now that I can see, all right, I see what we doing. I think that we should level it out, like maybe because we only get 4 weeks out of a month, so maybe we'll do like a 2-on-2 situation, like
However you want to do it, let me know.
I don't know. I'm so busy trying to figure out this other shit.
Well, yes, you
Speaking
do.
of that, real quick before we go, because I gotta promote. You
Well,
feel
go
me?
ahead.
I gotta do that.
Do that. Let them know what's going on.
I gotta.
A nice, big, ambitiously ENT event coming up, y'all.
Shh. Just don't get ready to be stanky. Y'all not ready. Let's go. Oh, and it's not even an updated one because I think this. I told you the person who always late was late. I'll be right back, though. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Make sure y'all save the date. September the 28th, 2024. We have the after party. The after party is because this is the day after my birthday. We got some live performances. Our DJ Ruth Casey will be performing live on the turntables. We got Bomb. We got Linwood. We got our former co-host that I always get flack, even though he not even on. But I tell him to his face, ain't nobody scared of fucking King Knox. It's still skeptical. It's still up for debate. But we got King Knox coming through and holding it down. And maybe possibly some other things. We don't know yet. But for right now, the lineup is looking crazy already. So I'm excited. And we're doing a special tribute for Authentic John Doe as well. So make sure that you save the date because it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. But other than that, Doc, I love you, boo.
Love you too. I love it here. This is so fun. I enjoy it. This part on these Wednesdays since the shift has been very interesting, very enlightening. I get your perspective, your one perspective, and your ninja tendencies, as you call them. But that's good.
I did. I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm apologizing for that shit. I can't help it that I just.
What you need to do is study up so you can get your Harleys out, though. I'll be real on that
one. Hey, I gotta get my bitches out. What's the year? I'll be picking
2005. 2005.
All right. I want to try to do my studying a little bit because I gotta free at least my bottom bitch. I can't live without this bitch. It was 2 hands on the glass. Listen, I need my bottom.
You said 2 hands on the glass.
Listen, I gotta free at least my bottom bitch, but I'm aiming for higher. I want all 5 of my bitches out, but if I could just get my bottom bitch, I'd be happy. All right, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We got trash to take out tonight. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Man, good night. Happy. Bye, Dark Baby.
Bye, cat.